Hi, welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. Today I'm excited to bring you a tasty batch of CARROT bran muffins. I'm excited to bring these tasty muffins to you today because we're always looking for new ways to eat healthier and to make quick snacks and lunches to go. These muffins are it. A few simple ingredients. If that interests you, stick around and let's get started. Like I was saying, there's just a few simple ingredients. So what we'll start with first, pouring in a 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using a vegetable oil. You use an oil of choice, I'm going to say. You can also use butter or margarine. I got here 1/2 cup of organic sugar. You could use brown sugar. You could use white sugar. Just toss it on in. 1 teaspoonful of vanilla. I got a 1/4 cup of fresh orange juice. And I'm going to crack 1 egg. And after you do that, check it, just toss it on in. You could use your blender or you can do this by hand. Today I'm going to use the blender. I'm just going to mix it all together. And then I'll tell you what's next. That's all you need to do there. So now what we're going to do next, I got 1 cup of grated carrots, equal to 1, I'm going to say medium carrot. Toss it on in there. And then we're going to toss in there 2 cups of All Bran or Bran Buds, and you can grate them first if you want to, and it's 2 cups. I'm going to blend that around. I got 1.5 cups of sifted all-purpose flour. I'm using white. You could use flour of choice. I'm going to be putting in there 1/2 teaspoonful of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoonful of a full teaspoonful of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoonful of sea salt, and about 1/2 teaspoonful of allspice. We're going to start mixing that through. Also mixing in there about 1/2 cup of water to a cup, depending on how much you need. And that's pretty much all you need to do there. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. That's how easy it is to make those delicious muffins. What I'm using there for the bran is just a bran cereal, All Bran Cereal or the Bran Buds cereal, and there's 2 cups of that. So this is your batter. Now what we're going to do is scoop it into 12 muffin sleeves, or you can lightly oil them, and I'll show you that. So I'm going to be scooping in each one about 1/4 cup or a scoop of choice. You can have it more if your batter ends up having enough, depending on the size of your muffin pans, I should say. It could be less or more. And so just scoop it on in like this until they're all full. So equally put it in each one, and after I've done that, there's a little small amount of batter left there, so you can just go back around and just share it up between each one. Maybe one is a little bit less than the other. Now I'm going to show you what to do next. I got some flakes of almonds there. You could use the Bran Buds if you wish, or some granola, and you're just going to sprinkle it over the top just to give it that little crunch. You can also, if you want to, you can add some raisins in with this recipe if you like to do that, or actually some nuts in general if you want some extra crunch for your muffin. But right now we're just doing the CARROT bran muffins. And this is about 1/4 cup of those sliced almonds, and that should do all 12. So now you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to pop these in there for about 20 minutes, or depending on your oven, because it could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more. And if you want to, you can also use the spice of choice. I know that in there I'm using allspice, but you could use cinnamon or whatever spice you like using. So I'll show you what those looks like when they're baked. Our carrot bran muffins are baked. It smells amazing in here. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you guys to make some. After you take them from the oven, cover them with a nice cloth for about 5 to 10 minutes just to let them rest. And there they are. Serve them hot, serve them cold, doesn't matter. I'm going to show you one of these now and have one. Usually I like waiting until they're a little cooler before I pull them out of their shell or the sleeve. Just look at them. Isn't that just delicious? I'm going to cut into this one now, put some butter and jam on it, and have a little taste. My buns only took, or muffins only took 20 minutes, and they come out clean. If you can check and see if yours is a little longer. Sometimes it is. Just look at this inside. You can see the carrots. You can see the bran. Oh my gosh. A little small bit of butter on there now. And I got some perchberry jam that I'm going to serve with mine. I'm going to have a little taste. Oh my gosh, that butter just melting right through this muffin. Oh my goodness. The flavor. Tasting that allspice, which I love. The carrot, the texture of it. The crunch of those flakes of almonds. 2 thumbs up. I can't wait for you to make them. And they're good anytime. You can freeze them, take them to work, to school, or just sit back with a cup of tea. So good. And I also wanted to show you this one here that I took out of the freezer today because I made some and I just froze. Put it into a freezer bag or a container and just take them out. You don't even have to thaw them. Put them in your work bag or your school bag. I'm trying to get the names of it there now, and take it with you and have it all day long. But that's it. 2 thumbs up, as good as it gets. I can't wait for you to make them. So if you like this recipe and you can't wait to make it, the recipe is going to be posted in under this video. It could be an arrow pointing down or a see more. If you can't find it there, you can look on our website, www.bonitaskitchen.com, or you can send us a message at bonitakitchen@gmail.com. Well, we're not going to take any more of your time. We know it's precious, and we thank each and every one of you for sharing it with us here today. On behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team, and from our kitchen to yours, you have a wonderful day. And don't forget to join us again on Bonita's Kitchen.
Join us by the sea, a journey in culinary, always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen, to yours.